So my dream as a young person was to start an animal rescue. I spent 25 years in the Air Force and retired back in 2005 as a colonel. I decided to put the two together, my love for animals and my desire to serve, and create an animal rescue. In fact, Wild Blue specifically comes from the Air Force song. Hi, I'm Lori Cross, and I'm the Executive Director and the founder for Wild Blue Cats.
Wild Blue Cats focuses primarily on at-risk kitties, and we consider at-risk kitties to be ones that would be typically considered candidates for euthanasia at most other local shelters in our area. We're hoping to gain the ability to save more lives more consistently. Right now, we are restricted on our intake of special needs kitties and at-risk kitties in other shelters by our foster availability, especially when it comes to critical cases, because there are a limited number of fosters that are qualified and willing to handle special needs cases, because it does take a lot of effort and it takes a lot of time, and it can be pretty heart-wrenching as well. Several years ago, there was a big outbreak of Panluke in the whole area. Every shelter that took in cats was seeing it. The average save rate is about 2 in 10, and we had about 8 in 10. The trouble with Panluke is that once it breaks in a foster home, that foster home is now off limits for a certain period of time. Recommended time is about a year. When we get a whole bunch of cats with a bunch of different needs that all need a critical care setup, we are dependent on our fosters and foster availability. With a critical care unit, we could have a rotation of volunteers who are qualified to come through and check and do these things and not burn any one person up. So one of the difficulties as a small rescue, and one of the only rescues that take at-risk kitties, is that a lot of the cases we take have immediate needs, and usually those are expensive. And so putting money aside for capital projects that are good in the long term, such as this critical care unit, gets very slow and a little bit grueling. This would be a new concept in our area of taking at-risk animals for the sole purpose of doing long-term adoptable care. There's nothing like this in our area, and it would greatly increase our save rate among all the local shelters.
The most important thing that we do at Wild Blue, from my perspective, is to give cats and kittens in our community a chance to thrive, and through doing so, to give people the opportunity to enhance their lives with these kittens and cats. We want to do what we can in our area to help our local shelters to be able to lower their euthanasia rates and increase their live release rates.